By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. See? That's how everyone gonna know that you are his disciples. You have love one to another. And it's sad when I look at Israelites just clicking like they do in the world. This is for everyone. This is not just for the ones that you know. That's why he said the publicans show credence to each other. You ain't no better than the publicans and the sinners. They like, what's up, brother? Or whatever, you know, Crips and the Bloods. You're no different than them. You're no different than Cholos or any other the gangs that's in this earth. Or those that are in the wickedness that ain't dealing with this truth. You're no different than atheists. They salute each other when they meet each other and so forth. You ain't no different. He said, but that love that you show toward one another, that's how you're going to show that you are his disciples. It's not hard either. He's talking about Israel. Matthew 10, 5 and 6. Matthew 10, 5 and 6. These 12 Mashiach Yahushua sent forth, the 12 apostles, and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. So don't go to the other nations, and don't go to Samaritans that was living in northern Israel, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He said, go to the 12 tribes of Israel who are lost unto this day. So we can follow this and going to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Y'all realize the kingdom of heaven is at hand? It's at hand, people. That's why we look at St. John 14 and 1. St. John 14 and 1. St. John 14 and 1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in the Most High? Mashiach Yahushua said, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. He said he's going to prepare a place for us. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may also be. May be also. That's what we want to be. With the Mashiach Yahushua when he come to judge and make war. And have us secure while he do the destruction. We want to be here in Isaiah 26 and 20. We want to be here. That's what we want to be at. Just like when Noah was told to gather the 2 by 2, the clean and unclean animals. He took his family, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives into the ark. And when the Most High closed that door of the ark, everybody drowned. So the chariots come down to get us. We knew about the chariots while we sung the song, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan. What did I see? A band of angels coming for me. So we knew about these angels, these chariots of the Most High. What the white man called UFOs, unidentified flying objects. We call them IFOs, identified flying objects. So we knew what they were, because they were operating with us, the children of Israel. Could y'all imagine that? No, you probably can't imagine, but just think about it. The chariots coming down. The Most High coming down in the chariot. You read about it, I'm about to go over the chariot so you'll see. Chariots coming down. When we sacrifice it, and the Most High letting fire just come down and just consume the things that he likes. And the nation seen this, they knew about this. Right? So they feared the Most High. From all the plagues, he gonna get them a name again. When he destroy all these kingdoms, shut them down, Even though they're going to fight him in the Mashiach Yahushua, they're going to lose. But they're still going to fight. They're going to be afraid, but they're still going to fight. And we that are alive, the chariots going to come and get us. The angels of the Most High. The vehicles of the Most High that the angels are rolling in. If it's the Most High will. If we're blessed to be one of the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. And these nations going into captivity, slavery, and bondage, so they got to be rounded up to go into captivity, slavery, and bondage. So, because he comes back with 200 million angels to gather the people up for their position in our kingdom. That's the Mashiach Yahushua rules for 1,000 years. Oh yeah. So this is where we looking at. Just like the Most High closed that ark, here we go. If it's the Most High will. Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment. See, a little moment. Until the indignation be overpassed. See? That's that wrath of the Mashiach Yahushua to the power of the Most High. Overpass. To shut down all these kingdoms, to set up righteousness on this earth. For behold, the Most High Mashiach Yahushua cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. See? We're going to punish them for their wickedness. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. There's a lot of blood been shed on this earth. It says no more going to cover the slain. So that's what we're waiting on. That goes right along with 1 Thessalonians 4:16. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. Hopefully those doors can be shut. Just like he shut the ark. When he shut them doors, it's too late for whoever's not there. That's them, he said, come. Once them doors shut, that's why he said, look, once we go into them chairs, the chairs come down and get us, here it is. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. For the Most High Mashiach Yahushua himself shall descend from heaven. Descend, because he ascended going up. Descend when he coming down from heaven. In the fourth dimension where the Most High and the angels dwell. With a shout. The voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua shall rise first. So those that have died by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, understanding the spiritual power that the Most High has given us through Mashiach Yahushua, through the glory of the Most High, shall rise first. Then we which are alive, and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet the Most High in the air, to meet a Mashiach Yahushua in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Most High while Mashiach Yahushua. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. See? It's very important, brothers and sisters, that you understand this is the comforting words that we know, regardless. If we go today or tomorrow, we go right now, we go right before they come. As long as you have lived righteously in the eyes of the Most High, by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, you can be raised up first with the Mashiach Yahushua when he comes. And we that are alive and remain shall be caught up with them in the air. Remember it says, close the doors so that the wrath of the Most High, the indignation of the Most High will go forth. Oh yeah. That's why you're looking at it. Look at Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. So our enemies going to behold us, if it's the Most High will, ascending into a cloud, saying, "Come up hither." And they ascended. I mean, we going up. Remember, he's descending, he's coming down, and we're going to ascend. He's going to come down to get us. The chariots will come down and get us, and we're going to ascend up to heaven in a cloud. And their enemies beheld them. Let me show you. Let me show what that cloud is so you know. I'm just not talking about, their IFOs, identified flying objects. Let's identify them now. Instead of being unidentified flying objects, let's identify them to be identified flying objects in Psalms 104 and 3. Who lay up the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots, their vehicles. Who walketh upon the wings of the wind. So this is what's going to happen. Revelation 11 and 12. Those that can follow the Most High's rules and regulations, his laws, statutes, commandments. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, "Come up hither." And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. Their enemies beheld them. See, our enemies going to behold us. That's why when you look at Wisdom of Solomon 5, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, I tell you, Wisdom of Solomon 5, and we start at verse 1. It says, "Then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness in the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his neighbors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear." And that's us standing with great boldness in front of his face as we drop in his truth. "And shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation, so far beyond all they look for." See? Enemy's going to behold us, as we go into our salvation. "And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves." They see them chariots come down to get us. That's what they're going to say. "This was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach, of disgrace, drugs and killing each other, having us against each other, having us eating the wrong foods, knowing that it's an abomination to the Most High to not follow the dietary laws, the moral laws, the civil laws, the ceremonial laws, set up these religions, the false educations, the lies, the philosophies, the ability to have your own free will. Most High ain't give us no free will. He said, "You do my commandments, else I'm going to curse you. You do my commandments, I'm going to kill you." That's why I said we went there. The ways of a man is going to be as of death, because you're going to be sinning against the Most High. Neither one that bring forth life and death. And they repent. That's what they're going to say as they looking up at us. See, and their enemies beheld us. They're going to behold us going up in the chariots as the Most High will. Do what they're going to be saying. "And they verse 3, we're talking about 5 and 3. "And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, This was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. So we fools account this life madness, and its end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?" What they're going to be saying. "Therefore have we erred from the way of truth." See that? So anybody want to follow them, you want to follow the evil, the wicked of this world, you're going to err from the way of truth also. That's what he's telling you. "Therefore have we erred from the way of truth," from the laws of the Most High. From a Mashiach Yahushua that came to show us how to follow the laws of the Most High. "And the light of righteousness has not shined unto us." They're not illuminated in the eyes of the Most High, but they in darkness. He told them in Isaiah 47 and 5, I believe, he told them to get thee in the darkness. Get thee in the ignorance. The whole world is in ignorance. But this is the truth. See how what they gonna say? They say, look, uh, we fools account this life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints? They scream at us. Remember, our enemies beheld us as we're going into heaven, ascended into heaven, in the sky. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We reared ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. You know that's what they're dealing with. That's why Job 9:24 says the earth gives to the hand of the wicked. You know, look at all the bombings, and nobody has killed as many people as these people that are the superpower of earth today have done. You know, just to get America. You know, 77 million of the so-called North American Indians, 35 million of the tribe of the so-called Mexicans. Indigenous, mind you. Over 100 million of the tribes of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Negroes, and Jamaicans, and Haitians coming from the west coast of Africa, dying in those ships. That's a lot of people. That's why it says, we reared ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. That's just dealing with the children of Israel. Look at the other nations that they dropped the bombs on: Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan, Iraq, you know, Vietnam, I mean, you name it. We reared ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Most High, and as for the way of a Mashiach Yahushai, we have not known it. So, when you look at this, all here is just a matter of understanding and how this formula goes together. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept. It tells us in Revelation 11 and 12 again. That's why we got to come to the right mindset to be one of these 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel that are named, which are named by different identities in the Bible. And I went through half the list due to time constraint. It says, Revelation 11 and 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. This is the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And I just showed you what they're going to be saying. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000. 7 is a number of completion. A complete number of men going to be killed. And the remnant, see the remnant? That's that 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. As I told you, different names in the beginning of this lesson that we identified by in this Bible. The remnant were affrighted. Oh yeah, you're going to fear the Most High during this time. If you don't fear him, you're going to fear him, because say we all going to be affrighted if it's the Most High will. We make it. And gave glory to the power of heaven. We're giving glory to him. Oh yes. That's why it's very important that we understand this. So we got to get ourselves ready. As Mashiach Yahushua said, he's going to prepare a place for us. And as it comes, we got to prepare ourselves to be on those chariots that we just read about. Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter, and the 49th verse. 2nd Ezra 7. It's talking to you, Israel. 12 tribes of Israel. 2nd Ezra 7 and 49. But what profit is it unto us if there be promised us an immortal time, whereas we have done the works that bring death. See? We just read about the immortal time when we're going to be able to have an opportunity to go on these chariots before he bring that destruction on this earth, as he come to judge and make war. Mashiach Yahushua, to the power of the Most High. It says, and that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain. See? Hear what Ezra is saying? Hopefully you can hear what he's saying in the spirit. Because I know I'm about to explain it afterward. It says, and that there are laid up for us dwellings of health and safety. Remember, Mashiach Yahushua said he's going to prepare a place for us. And it's laid up for us dwellings of health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly, and that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a weary life. You know, a lot of times you hear people say, wow, being in the truth is very lonely, or weary life, because, you know, a lot of people are not understanding where we are and who we are, what we believe in. Whereas we have walked in the most wicked ways of all, and that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endureth forever, wherein is security and medicine, which we have not, which we shall not enter into it. See? So, looking at this, then we go to 2nd Ezra 8, the 8th chapter. And the 47th verse. No, I think over, 47. 2nd Ezra 8 and 47. Most I say, for thou lovest far, truly, for thou comest far short, that thou shouldest be able to love my creature more than I. But I have oftentimes drawn nigh unto thee, and unto it, talking about the children of Israel. See, oftentimes drew near to Ezra and to the children of Israel, but never to the unrighteous. Say, never to the unrighteous. You hear that? The Most High ain't dealing with the unrighteous. He ain't never say he drew near to the unrighteous. And this also thou art marvelous before the Most High. So this is marvelous before the Most High.